Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. How are you all doing? It's around 8:20 here in Dhaka right now. Weather is kind of 24, 25 degrees. It's going to be a warm day, you can tell. And we are already using summer-based fragrances. So I've already done a list. Please do watch it if you have time. And I decided to do a second episode tonight, this morning, because I haven't done morning thoughts in a week or so. So I have few topics on my mind. I hope I can remember all of them. Let's start with scent of the morning. CK1 summer is my scent of the morning. Fresh, citrusy vibes going on. I had my coffee, a little bit of breakfast, fed my birds and all that. So they are up and playing. And the thing is, first topic I would like to say is I'm gonna do why people use fake or buy fakes. Okay, I'll give you an example. Okay, I'll start with this example. Is the watch that I'm wearing. If you look at it, it looks like a I don't know how you say this brand, Hublot, or people say Hublot, Hublot. It's a kind of like a China version or something. I bought it recent times. I like this shape. I can't afford an original one, so I bought this. Some people say shame on you, Joy, shame on you. But sometimes I like certain things. I don't claim this is original, and I'm just wearing because I like the shape. I do have one other watch that is original. That's from Casio that I bought. Sorry, I have a story. I swear. Okay, this is an original watch. This is from Casio, and I think this one it's a proper homage or something like that to the original Patek Philippe. I don't know what watch this one replicates. You guys can tell the shape. I forget the names, okay? But I like certain shapes. I wear different kind of watches. So this is the example. Why I'm wearing this. Okay, why did I buy this? Okay, some of you be like already judging. Hey, clones, fakes, it's already cheap. You should not support this industry. I bought recent times some sneakers. I shared it in my profile, and these are not original. These are made in Vietnam. They say OEM quality, first quality, whatever. They are really nice shoes, and I can buy for like $200, $300. I bought like 7 pairs or something. That's cheap, but the original. How much is a original Jordan? Okay, there are a lot of shoes there, but I've seen as much as $10,000 for a vintage shoe that people put it on eBay. So see, thing is, let's start with the shoe, then we'll go to the watch and the fragrances perhaps. First of all, not everybody's budget is same. When you tell a person does not earn $10,000 per month. And imagine one pair of rubber, leather, laces. I'm just saying from one point of view. I'll explain. Some of you will be like, no, 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 you don't know what you're talking about. I do not know. Perhaps I'm giving you my 2 cents. So for some people, $10,000 is something they earn throughout the whole year, okay, not per month. So for them, it's already out of question. They cannot afford it, right? So for them, if they see something cheaper, like let's say they earn $1,000 per month, let's say that, okay, or less, $500. Some people, we do have people who earn that much in Bangladesh per month, and very difficult for them to afford expensive stuff. They're just struggling with the basic necessity, but they do have hobbies. They do have likings. They want to wear something, that they can wear outside, shoes, clothing, watches. They also want to look nice, but they can't afford original stuff. So for them, like let's say you buy this pair of Vietnam made shoes that look like the original stuff, but when you wear them, they're not the same. Some of them are good quality, run you for 2 years, and they know what they're getting into, $20 or something, and that's all they can spend. So that's why sometimes people buy fakes. But original is always original, you guys know that. But at times, recent times, one of my friends commented, Vishal Bhai commented that, Joy, I hope you know that these are fakes. One of my other brother, he also said, I said, yeah, I know, I did say, I'm not claiming these are original. Why did I buy them? I want to wear like 6 pair of shoes for 1 year or 2 years, and they will look nice. I'm happy with it. I don't want to spend $300 on the shoes that usually cost outside $100. That's what they do. I'm really sorry about the noise. They're very loud in construction. Every morning they start this, very noisy. But I can hear them here. Oh, they stopped. Okay. Anyway, they'll continue again. So what I'm saying is, so sometimes, in our countries, when they import stuff, food items, luxury items, they become 3 or 4 times more. We have to pay for a Toyota premium car as much price we pay for a Pajero Sport in Malaysia. So yeah, you can do the calculation. So much expensive, like an Adidas pair of sneakers, perhaps $80 in Malaysia. Here it's costing like $200, $300. We don't want to spend that unfair amount of money. So sometimes we opt for something cheaper. Reason. Second thing, let's talk about watches. Some of you say do not wear this kind of fake watches. They will promote terrorism and all that, or they will just like be not worth it. They'll be gone, or like they get spoiled, and it's not good for in general for your self-respect that you're wearing something fake. I understand there's definitely a valid point, but imagine talking about the original watch price. This one, how much is gonna cost you? Is gonna cost you thousands of dollars. Okay, I know their price tags. I watch reviews, but for me, I cannot afford, right? So I wear, I'm not claiming this to be original. I don't go to places. There are a lot of people they do that. They buy a fake Rolex. They go like, do you know how much this cost? It costs like this much $1,000. Okay, you cannot even afford it. I don't do that. I wear it because I like it. I wear it casually. It's not a crime. It may be unethical, I understand, but same thing for perfumes. But perfumes, what happens with fragrances, like unlike shoes and watches, fragrances which are fake, like cheap ones, they can be harmful for your skin. Okay, that way it's a bit dangerous because their chemical compound used in those are very cheap, and it can actually cause you side effects. So you can try them, but I would suggest instead of buying fakes, buy clones. Let's say you cannot afford Creed's Aventus, get Club Dino Intense Man by Armaf, or something like, I don't know what else, Cedrat Boise, or I don't know, Rasasi has some perfumes. Every brand has one. There are much affordable options. Those are legit fragrances, legit products. So fragrance a little bit different. Second topic I want to talk about is do not believe everything you hear. Do fact check. Okay. What do I mean by that? Nowadays, it's a common practice here, foreign lands everywhere. People read something on media, and when they see it's viral, it's going trending, people believe it without fact checking. Okay, and this is a very poor decision, poor thing to do for a reason. When you believe everything you hear by a person that you follow, and you don't fact check, you don't go bother like, hey, let's go out there and see if it's really real. Someone tell you there has been a huge, I don't know, dinosaur somewhere, and you believe it, like, oh wow, there's a dinosaur, and you're just talking about it, and you see a video, you share it. But in general, in reality, you guys know that's not possible. Perhaps I haven't seen one. So sometimes, it shows the weak side of you. People are very lazy, people don't want to study. I see people are very confident doing these things, and they troll others. When a content creator is having so much hard work, and let's say influencer, he is getting a lot of fan following, everything, someone made a video about them. Let's say restaurant doing so well in Bangladesh. We had one restaurant, and they're doing so well for a number of years, but recently someone spread a rumor that they're using dog meat, cat meat instead of goat in their biryani. And what happened was people started believing it, with even before the investigation took place. So I don't know the reality just yet, because perhaps it's still under process. But people stop going there, because believing in something. Do fact check, man, because once someone spreading rumor about something, their main intention is to destroy someone's business, their success, because people are jealous. This is so common nowadays. Some people, they cannot do anything on their own. They want to, if they cannot harm someone, they try to make content or certain viral things so they can make money and get some attention by their post. So these are evil things that happens in this world. But the main guilty part is people who believe in these, blindly. I'm not saying that I love that restaurant that much. The food kind of sucks, but I never really believe as a good human being someone would, treat people like that, like they would sell meats like those wild animals or street dogs. I personally believe people wouldn't do that in general, because I like to trust people in general. The first thing is I would do actually fact check. I'll just go out there and see if it's really true. So when you believe in something, a rumor, you are actually kind of like being treated like people, they can influence you because you don't have that much intelligence or awareness. Let's say fragrance is not even out yet. Someone wrote on Fragrantica, this fragrance sucks. It's going to be like, it's just the same old, it's garbage. You believe, oh, okay, not going to try it even. So yeah, in a way, if you tried it, maybe you liked it. Maybe it's a nice fragrance. Maybe it's not true. Maybe it's just a hater, of that particular brand or designer fragrances in general, right? So I would suggest always do fact check. Go yourself on a spot, spray fragrance on yourself. See if it sucks, no problem. But do not humbly requesting you that do not dance when people ask you to dance. You dance when you want to. See, you get the point, right? So those are the two topics I talked about, and I have one more topic. I don't know how I'm going to put this, but let me think. Okay, let me think of how I'm going to put it. Just give me one quick second and let me have some water. All right, guys. So sorry about that. There's going to be some noise, constructions working, and then it's very noisy for me. I don't know if you can hear it, but they're always Bangladesh. Absolutely, absolutely no regard for other people's privacy. Recent times, I read a comment somewhere in one of the Indian groups. One guy wrote, "This guy spreads hatred on his own country." See, the thing is, the whole idea of patriotism doesn't mean you love everything of a country. Yes, every country is not going to be perfect. You have to make it perfect, but if there are bad things, bad practices, and there are a lot of wrongdoings, you have to also mention it. We have huge amount of pollution. That's the truth. That's a fact, and that's what perhaps reason why I'm mostly sick. I didn't happen when I was away. Because the air was clear there, but loving a country also means that you have to care for it. If you just spread the false, all the time your country is the best, then why is your country having so much crime and then corruption index, and like we don't have that much of freedom of speech? Why does it happen? There are reasons. Okay, so we are definitely having to address these things once in a while to make it better. Okay, so criticizing helps you notice the wrongdoings in one country, and you can basically address that issue. So that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about productivity. Last point I want to talk about how valuable is your time. When we were young, I did not really feel for it, because I felt like time is endless. We are gonna live long and not much to look for, like look back at. No regrets. We just make mistakes. We just play sports. We just enjoy the life. But as you get a little bit older, wisdom really hits you sometimes because what experience taught you. I want to talk about productivity and friends. These two things. Sometimes we spend so much time on things that are not productive. Like we go like hating on someone or hating on certain things, or just always ha ha ha, like trolling on social media. And we always make fun of others, and we always watch someone's content and we just like troll them. But we're actually spending that much time to watch someone's content. You see that if you hate someone and you're watching their content, you're wasting your time because you want to hate. You want to eat your noodles and you want to hate on someone. See, that's not productive. You're not going to get anything in the end. Instead, if you feel annoyed by someone's content, like, hey, this guy's, what is he talking? He's talking trash. He's talking total garbage. He doesn't know anything. So let them see how it's done. Instead of talking about certain people, why don't you do better work? Perhaps open a channel, or you just do go out there. Many people don't have the courage to go out there, and then they don't even have the courage to show their face on social media. They're on those platforms and they're hating. So where is your productivity? Zero. Okay. If you have better talent, if you actually could do it, if you could represent your country, you would have. Okay. If you didn't, then just you're just where you are 10 years back. You just wasted your time. So if your time is not precious and you people do not value your time, anybody can get you anytime available. They just call you, come here, and you have no job, you're not making money, you are not doing anything for the community, nothing. You're basically wasting your life. So get productive, because your life is precious, time is precious, every second is precious. You do not know how long you're going to last in this world, because anything can happen anytime. But if you left some work, if you helped others, that would make a difference here and hereafter. Okay. And the last thing I would like to say is that, it's important to be a good person. No matter what people say, what people believe, you keep doing the right thing, because in your heart, you know that you're not guilty of something bad, or you harmed anybody. So do not purposely harm people, okay? Without, any reason. Some people just do it out of habit, like, oh man, let me hurt this person. Let me just talk mean about this guy. So ha ha ha, it happens a lot. But sometimes what you don't realize, when you are doing that on constant basis, and you know that you're not a good person because you are not doing any significant work, and you are just trolling others when they're trying to make a difference. They're doing the hard work every day, and you just make fun of the hard work, or you just make fun of people who perhaps are grinding but not making it, and you just make fun of them when you are not doing anything like hard work they're putting. See, the thing is, hard work never fails. This is my observation. People who work hard, perhaps they struggle a lot. They go through tough times, they break down, but in the end, they stand tall and they stand proud because they never stole from anybody. They never took bribes. They never cheated someone. I know a lot of people got rich. I know my friend list got a lot of people, their families. I know how they earned their riches, because they cheated people, they took their land. So these are ways you can I believe you can be happy and successful for a while, but slowly karma will hit back. Okay, and it's important to be a good person because you always feel happy and relaxed in your heart that you're not scared. Oh, I have done something wrong. I have done wrong to someone. I have stolen their property or their money. You know, in your head you are going to be always happy and relaxed. But what happens is people who have a lot of this illegal money, black money, and then they have corruption and they have a lot of assets, one day they get caught, in a second everything is gone. They don't have any happiness in their family, and their wives are cheating on them. These things happen. So I would say big example in our country is corrupt government officials. A lot of time police, they stop your car, they find a fault anyhow, and they have to give you a case, they extort you from money. And in general people start getting hatred for these people, and they pray for their bad luck. This is very common. If someone is mistreating you, you'll never be happy, you'll always curse at them. Maybe you're scared of them because they have the power, but one time power is just temporary. God decides everything. One day your power will be gone, and then you'll get kind of karma back. So make sure, be a good person. Like, even if you're not the richest, but if you're a good person, you're kind, you see someone on the road, they're in pain, you help them a little bit, and you'll always get it back. This is what I noticed. These are no practical talk, no 100% smart talk, but let's say you donated $100. Donation, we believe, is never a waste. God will find ways to give it back to you, maybe more, right? So be a good person, help others. If you cannot, do not harm others. Okay, that's my last message. Hopefully you can share and spread some positivity. You will feel much more happy, much more happy inside. So hopefully you like the talk, and do let me know some of your feedbacks, positive, negative, no problem. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.